Hey guys, in the second round of an Oath of the Gatewatch draft, we won in round 1. We're going to try to do more of that here. We would like to play first. But that's a weird hand. I mean, I think it's probably a keep, as slow as it is, mostly because we can interact with his early creatures if we need to. And we have both our colors, and we have plenty of lands. I think that makes it a keepable hand. And there's a good chance we draw a 3-drop or a 2-drop in the next few cards. And there's a 4-drop at least, although it's not a very good one when you don't have any other creatures in play. So, wow. Okay. Well, our deck is kind of punishing us. I mean, we built the deck to want early creatures in play, and we're drawing the cards that that don't do anything. You know, when we don't really have any early game. All right. Well, luckily we can kill that. Hey, there's a 2-drop. That's going to make Relief Captain a little more appealing later, but we just play War Cleric now, I think. I mean, it might even be better to play the War Caller first, because then I get a second trigger. So if I draw a 5th land, that might be what I do. There's also the Embodiment of Insight plan. There's a lot of different things I could do here. I mean, I think we definitely want to use Reproach on this dude. He can only make it up to a 4/4 right now, and that's not enough. So we will happily deal with that very good creature. All right. Well, that's annoying. How many of those were there in this draft? Okay. Well, we didn't draw land, so that kind of solves our conundrum. So I think we just play our Scythe Master. That does make it so we have we can gain 2 life. So him swinging right now doesn't really accomplish much, and that's nice. I mean, it would be nice to hold on to that for my War Caller, but it also means playing my War Caller. I'll probably play my Relief Captain next turn now. I mean, it'll set up a pretty nice attack. See what our opponent has for us. All right, yeah, it'll set up a nice attack still. Doesn't have great blocks anywhere. I wonder if he's going to like Reality Hemorrhage or something now. I kind of doubt it. Okay, Outnumber, that'll do it. But we're going to go ahead and gain the life. Lose our Scythe Master. Opponent can get in for 3 now, but I guess it's sort of like leaving this back, I guess, would have kept him from swinging with that, but well, now there's a Scion Summoner. I'm getting kind of greedy here. I mean, I could just keep playing my Relief Captain, but I have a Scion Summoner now. Why would I do that? I wouldn't. Also means I can play my War Caller now if I choose to. I'm just going to end the turn there. Wonder if our opponent's splashing another color. Probably is. If you're playing Lifespring Druid, you usually are. But I mean, it's a good card really in any. If he has a ramp strategy too, it's good. It's just way better when you need to splash to have like a Lifespring Druids. Gross. Well, we can kill that too with Gideon's Reproach. We have that going for us. That's not good for us though. Not for this turn anyway. All right. So, like, if I draw a land and play Relief Captain, I would then still have mana up for Gideon's Reproach. Okay, swinging with both of those, huh? I think I just take it and go to 14. We just have too much to gain from, you know, playing our other cards to... We did not draw land. Ooh, whoa, whoa. A new mouse, and it is not cooperating with me. So I think we just play Relief Captain here. It creates enough problems for our opponent, and we can survive another punch from other stuff. So we can also gain 2 life. So next turn, which is very relevant. So make all these guys bigger. Makes all of his attacks worse. Question is, do I swing now with like my Scion Summoner? I might. Yeah, I think I do. I'm happy most ways he blocks, like, you know, either I trade for a really good creature or I just get a creature off the board. So, all right, or we get in for 3. I'm happy with that too. So we definitely have a scary hand, like, should we get the opportunity to play our Warcaller and our Beastmaster, which we can play our Warcaller right now. Let's have our Embodiment of Insight, of course. See what our opponent's got for us here. Something a little scary. Oh yeah, Zendikar Resurgent. Okay, so we need to win quickly, or things are going to get out of hand. I've lost to this card before, as I mentioned earlier, so I think we probably go for a big haymaker here, which we have the power to do. So we're going to gain life, which seems like it's probably going to be relevant. Okay, so now I kind of do want to play my Warcaller and just really hurt our opponent here. He won't have any good blocks. I guess he can trade with my Relief Captain, but that's not especially good. Also sets up like a gross Beastmaster thing later, but we do lose this guy. But, you know, for the cause and all that. Okay. I mean, if he has something like Rolling Thunder or any of those cards, and we're going to be pretty, you know, that's gross with Zendikar Resurgent. But right now we present him with 15 damage, so that does definitely, like, you know, pick up. He has to win a lot more quickly now, because we're just going to drop him to 2 here if he takes it. He probably is going to block at least one of them with his Summoner. Yes. Okay. I feel you. I'm not letting that guy survive, though. I actually killed both of them. He's a 5/5. That's kind of surprising. Maybe our opponent misread there. That's 5 damage, and he's a 5/5. So I'm down with that. I don't know why he did that. I mean, if we weren't tapped out, maybe it would have made sense, but still not really. But anyway, that works for us. It's entirely possible he has enough gas in his hand right now to just finish us anyway, and that was like the thing to do. I mean, he gets to draw a card every time he plays a creature now anyway, so his deck probably does have some gross ramp things. That's pretty good with Relentless Hunter, too. Zendikar freaking Resurgent. I don't want to lose to this card again. Luckily, I was like, against the other opponents I've lost to it against, I've been in like a much worse situation. Okay, Seed Guardian is pretty gross, though, I have to say. Right now it comes back as a 3. It brings a 3/3 back to the board. And he gets to draw a card. He's likely got more things to do. I mean, we can play our Hedron Crawler at least, which gets us close to being able to do some Beastmaster stuff, at least. But we're in trouble once Zendikar Resurgent resolves. It was a card that I didn't pick because most of the time I don't think it works out that well. But you know, if I lose to it for a 3rd game, which is, oh god, of course he played a freaking Relentless Hunter. That's wrong. Wrong. Okay, so if I draw Hero of Gomafada here, I'm in pretty great shape. Oh, I can't cast it, so never mind. Gideon's Approach is really bad right now. Our opponent's still doing stuff too. God, not looking good. That's why I tried to get in there for as much damage as I could, and that's probably also why our opponent was willing to double block, because he was like, I'm going to draw like a million cards, so everything will go well. I mean, we do still have some action in our hand, but it's going to be hard to outdo this Zendikar Resurgent that our opponent managed to cast. Still not done. Really? Oh, he has Lifespring Druid. That's bad. It's going to be hard for us to beat this. Maybe I should have taken Zendikar Resurgent, you know? I mean, if you're allowed to untap with it, scary things happen. And our opponent was allowed to. All right. I think I play my embodiment here. And just end my turn. We don't have any way to blow that up in our sideboard either. I don't think we took a Creeping Mold. That would be one of the few cards just because it's so good that you really do just want your Creeping Mold for Loam Larva. So his Relentless Hunter can get pretty huge right now, though he only has he has 2 red mana right this second, although he's probably going to put a mountain on top and draw another. We need a creature with evasion, although he even has a creature with reach, so not sure how good that would be. All right, we go to 14. Yeah, we don't have much flying in our deck other than a McKindy Aeronaut, I don't think. I think we're basically fighting a losing battle now, but I get more information about my opponent's deck if I don't concede, so... Yeah, we definitely need a faster hand. We kept a kind of a slow one there. All right. Valakut Predator. I mean, we're also giving our opponent more information about our deck, which isn't exactly ideal. So, do you have more creatures to throw at me? No, doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just going for the pump there. I think I just take 5. Oh, he actually does have one more pump if he uses his Eldrazi Scion and his Lifespring Druid. Well, even without it, yeah, he has one more pump. Now what? Okay. Yeah, it's looking ugly. You know, we were on top of the world before that Zendikar Resurgent resolved, and then, you know, our opponent just played about 5 creatures. So, I mean, maybe I should just concede, but I guess information's useful. I'll probably just not play any spells this turn, because no matter what I do, I don't think I can win now. So... sure. I mean, to drew Beastmaster plus to drew Warcaller. Well, that is something. He's put into a situation where he has to block basically every creature. Although not really, because then he can just kill me. Nah. Kind of want to do it, see what it makes our opponent do. It would be nice if we had one more land or something, which we don't. But I think we just go for it. This will thin out our opponent's side of the field considerably because he just can't take all of this damage. So, yeah. So let's go for it. He can't actually quite kill us on the backswing either. Although I guess Relentless Hunter can do it single-handedly, but, you know, not if we block him with a 5/5, then it's a little harder for him to do. All right. So that puts him... That does, you know, I was sort of counting ourselves out, like, yeah, I can't play anything, but this, you know, depending on what he does with his Zendikar Resurgent next turn, this could get us back into a decent place. And he may not have any more creatures in his hand. I mean, he didn't play a lot last turn. He's going to hang on to his Relentless Hunter, obviously, but his other creatures, I'm not sure what he'll do. He might want to double block the Warcaller, since that's obviously going to be a problem in the future. I mean, I'm happy with those blocks too, though. This puts him at 2, and we take down 3 creatures in the process. So, yeah. And I mean, we're going to have to... How big can you make Relentless Hunter right now? So he has 3 red sources currently, but that adds up to 5, so he can make it into a fairly large creature, up to 8. So that's worth remembering. And he's going to draw more cards, which means he'll probably draw a red source eventually. Ooh, are we just dead now? 3, 5, 8, 11. Yeah, we're just dead now, even if he couldn't pump him. All right, well, good. We found out he had Spark Mage's Gambit. We almost got there. Almost made it. Natural State does not solve our problems. Pulse of Marasa doesn't seem bad, but like once he plays the Resurgent, we don't want like all these extra cards in our deck. We just want to like kill him before he can play Zendikar Resurgent, basically. I mean, his deck has several good creatures in it, but I think if we can beat him if he doesn't cast Zendikar Resurgent, basically. Like we're in a really good position to beat him. So I mean, it's worth thinking about bringing in something like Mighty Leap. I mean, we definitely still want removal, obviously, so we can't really take that out, but we could take out... Like, Mighty Leap would have been pretty good at the end of the game there. I realize, like, that situation isn't going to definitely happen again or anything like that. Although, he does have the freaking guy with Reach, and he probably has at least one Netcaster Spider, so it's a little less good in that situation. Yeah... I think we just stick with things as is. I mean, Canopy Gorger doesn't seem terrible, but it's too late. I mean, another big body would be good, but it's just too late, so... All right, I would like to play first. Another weird... I mean, we do have a high curve at the... You know, we do have these big drops, but getting all of them in the opening hand isn't what we want. I think we have to send it back. Right, that's much better. No white, but... There it is. As I say, we do get to scry. Maybe things will go our way when we scry. We have a much faster hand this time, that's for sure. Whoop. Want the Hedron Crawler, not that Forest. So we play our Scythe Master, and then we can like lead by example at instant speed. Hey, that's a better lead by example target. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just leave green up to like bluff that trick since I can. Play the Scythe Master. See what our opponent's got for us here. All right. Hey, that's okay. That's even better than I think Cliffside Lookout is, and I can do both. But I'm going to play the Spider first, which kind of may forecast something, but... Oh, I tapped the mana wrong to do it. That was excellent. Well, we can play our Cliffside Lookout now, and luckily it doesn't like keep us from attacking here, but it does keep us from having a super explosive turn or anything like that. But we're also going to have 5 mana already for Cliffside Lookout, which is something, so... freaking Spark Mage's Gambit would be pretty devastating for us right now, though. Especially because I screwed up, basically. So it would kill 2 creatures. What's he got? Zendikar Resurgent. No, it's too early for that. Ooh, that's pretty good. But our core Scythe Master can actually rumble with that thing. Even just the way the board is right now. And... yeah... could use another white mana to deal with that thing, though, that's for sure. But yeah, we swing with just our Scythe Master. Do I want to use lead by example now? I don't think I do. Come on, other white mana. Let us play our Isolation Zone. He is already like 1 mana away from freaking... Ugh. I don't want to lose to it again. A little bit. My 4th game I've lost to it. which means next time I see one, I'm just gonna take it and make it work. Because I've never drafted it myself. Because to me, it seems sort of like a, it's hard to guarantee that you'll get it every game. It is that strong, but you also kind of have to build around it. You can't have too many non-creatures, or you can't really like string a bunch of spells together. So, yeah. So what's our opponent got for us? God, why? Why is this happening to me? Okay. Bash into my face for 5. Okay. So I think I use lead by example now because then I have mana up on my turn for my Cliffside Lookout. So yeah, and that also makes this able to block that. So all right, we did draw another land there. So I do think I swing first. You can double block this guy. But if he does that, I take it down, take this guy down, and then I can isolation zone the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna swing with Core Scythe Master. All right. Okay. Whoa. All right. I can actually kill 2 of them here if I use Cliffside Lookout instead, because I can kill the Life Spring and the Tajuru Path Warden, and then use Isolation Zone on that. So there's a chance he has Outnumber. If he does, we were kind of screwed anyway, so okay. All right. Oh, he could have something else too. I forgot he had 1 mana, but now it doesn't matter. All right, you did your job, Core Scythe Master. I'm proud of you. And we'll play this and end our turn. Our opponent still has 4 cards in his hand, by the way, which is not ideal. So, but what are you gonna do? We did make it so he has to play 1 more mana to play Zendikar Insurgent. So, oh God. Okay. All right. What to do? I think I probably Isolation Zone Seed Guardian into my turn. That Channeler, though, God, he's going to play Zendikar Resurgent. I mean, let's face it, he has it in his hand. Anyone who drafts that card against me draws it. So, in my experience. So, I mean, if I kill the Kozilek's Channeler, maybe he can't play it as soon, but we're still in trouble, and the Seed Guardian is going to be like a real problem. Yeah, I think we just Isolation Zone the Seed Guardian. Right, Seed Guardian, be gone. Don't have to deal with your nonsense. And in my turn, I mean, if I'd hit the Kozilek's Channeler, I could have swung that. I mean, no, I couldn't have. It would have only been a 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you should tap it like that, so then you can use your 2 lands. Are you going to swing first? Okay, well, I'm taking that. Gross. Okay. Well, that's bad. We may be in trouble now. So our opponent, we didn't see that at all last game, despite our opponent drawing like his entire deck. But that thing is just gonna destroy our souls, isn't it? It's bad. It's bad news. Probably gonna have to like multiple block it just to have a chance here. I mean, I could No, Isolation Zone's my only card that could kill that thing. So, we are probably toast. Whoa, I was hoping he wouldn't play another freaking forest. Yeah. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I could kill it at great cost to myself, but I guess that's what I've got to do here. Otherwise, we're just dead anyway. I mean, we might still be dead, but this gives us a chance. So this gives us 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After I use this ability. If he's got a trick or something, or outnumber, or any number of things, we are dead. Like, no real doubts about that. But we're gonna try. Not wrong creature. Everyone gets bulked up. All right. Can he kill all of them? 5, 7? Yes, he can. So, I mean, but that's basically what we had to do there. We know our deck doesn't have another way to kill that thing. It leaves us with just a Hedron Crawler. So we've just got to draw amazing from here on out, and we're okay. Oh, God. Relentless Hunter. Ion Summoner. Yeah, I think we're just toast. Well, I guess that buys us some time. Might as well try. Put up a better fight in game 1, I think, even though this hand actually was faster. I think our opponent had a better start, too. Can't block Kozilek's Channeler well at all, currently. Or the Relentless Hunter, since he can make it big. Okay, so Hedron Crawler, I mean, you're a body. You're not much else. I'm just going to throw you in front of that. Yeah, 4, 3, 6. I'm just going to take the rest. If he pumps all his mana into that thing, oh. He didn't, which means he has something scarier to do in his second main phase. No, it's not that scary. That's where a Baloth Pup went. I mean, I think we're dead, even though we managed to draw back-to-back Science Summoners late. Pretty good back-to-back draws. You know, it's a card that is at least good when you're behind, but not when your opponent has a creature with trample, really. If they have a creature with trample, then you're in for some trouble. So swing with everything. Is that what you do? Pretty much. Does that just kill us? It might. We'll find out. So we're going to block there. We're going to block there. Well, if I double block this and single block that, then that might be the way we have the best chance, but I probably should actually look at what he can do. He can make this into a 6/6. Yeah. I think we have to do that not to die, basically, because that still results in us taking 4, so... I mean, our board's going to be wiped, so it probably doesn't matter, but it buys us a turn. I wish we had a card like Planar Outburst or something right now. Maybe at least our opponent's worrying that we have it since we're still, like, trying here. Freaking Oran Reef Hydra. It's just so scary. All right. Board wiped. Oh, Relief Captain. Yeah, we lose. All right, well, this is Swiss, so we will play round 3. I think our deck's pretty strong. Our opponent's deck is very good, though, for sure. You know,